Hello and welcome to another edition of Robin's Fanatics TV with me, AJ, and I'm doing a vlog today on today's pitching in Isthmian League Premier Division fixture between Carshalton Athletic and Chichester City. At the start of play, Chichester City was starting down in 13th place and Carshalton Athletic were in 7th. Both teams lost on the weekend. Carshalton had that 4-1 drubbing at the heart of Dartford, and Chichester lost 2-1 at home to newly relegated Welling. As far as team changes, with the squad as thin as we are, I managed to do 2 team changes enforced. Lawrence Ernest was back in the squad today in place of the injured Luke Reed, who went off at half time on Saturday, and Michael Dada came in for Mason Saunders Henry, who was carrying a knock. The game itself, well, again, it was another tale of 45 minutes good and 45 minutes bad. Quick one down in the game. The first half was pretty even actually. Both teams had chances and possession. Carshalton's David Smith had the closest chance for the Robins to go 1-0 up, but somehow he managed to miss a sitter. There were some good plays, some good crosses coming over, and Chichester hit us on the break, and they had a couple of good chances as well. But yeah, come half time, the scores were 0-0. Second half, again, just like Saturday, Carshalton Athletic had a bit of a collapse. Within 4 minutes of the restart, they were 1-0 down. Ex-Robin Bello put in a cross on the left, and Lewis Rustle fired home to make it 1-0 to the away side. Things didn't get any better for Carshalton Athletic after Dylan Pepe got a second yellow card. That's a red card for a foul in the corner of the pitch. And then it didn't get any better from that. 2-0 at 78 minutes. Billy Vega, one of the subs that come off the bench, scored with a good try to make it 2-0 to Chichester. And another sub of theirs, Kieran Martin, also came up with a third later on the 89th minute, which condemns the Robins to second home defeat of the season. On the league table wise, saw Carshalton drop 7 places to 14th, and Chichester went up to 9th. As for my thoughts about the game, well, I have to say our lack of squad size has been cruelly exposed again today. We sort of went at 5 on the bench. 2 were not fit. Mason Saunders Henry and Bill Garnham are clearly not fit, but they were named on the bench, and 3 kids, 2 kids from the academy, and Sanchez Ming on the bench. To be fair, I mean, the first half was pretty even. Second half, we just fell asleep again, like we did on Saturday. We seemed to be only capable of playing well for 45 minutes. The second half, we just not in it, and Chichester took advantage of it, and I thoroughly deserved the win. There's nothing, positive I can say about that really. Chichester came there, did a job, defended well when they needed to. I don't think their keeper had too many saves to make. Not in the second half anyway. First half, a couple of saves, we had a couple of chances. Second half, I don't think we had a shot on target at home. And, it's just, it's shocking, man. There's 2 defeats back to back now, and we've dropped right down to 14th. So, any thoughts of, having a bit of a run of things after beating High Flyers Billericay Town 1-0? We've lost the 2 games since, scored 1 and conceded 7 goals. So that kind of tells you where the problem is. I mean, the goalkeeper, you couldn't blame him for today. I mean, the teams, we seem to be very exposed on both wings, left and right. The players, lot on the left. They know, obviously they get caught onto that early, and they start playing their stuff down there. And just can't defend for Toffee at the moment. I mean, the fact that we've lost Luke Reed, probably hopefully only for a week or 2, talking to him before the game. He injured his knee as his boot got caught in a divot at the pitch at Dartford on Saturday, which saw him go off at half time. But yeah, I mean, I think these two games are starting to expose the squad for what it is. It's thin and needs bolstering up. But apparently the people are happy with the squad we've got. Won't sort of get anyone unless they're better. So, well, I mean, it's good to see Lawrence Ernest back in the team today. He missed Saturday because he just come back from a holiday. But you know, he looked useful. Looks like a good player. Tommy Bradford put himself about. Got hooked again. Every game, Tommy Bradford gets hooked, and it's just like, you know, he's a player that can create something. But no, as soon as we go behind, he's the one that's the first hooked off. But then other people who've had awful games stay there and get to play the whole 90 minutes. So yeah, and the difference today is they brought on their subs. Two of them scored. We brought on Sanchez Ming. No disrespect, but you know, in front of the Bill Garnham came on for the last couple of minutes, but he's still carrying a knock. Mason Saunders Henry has got a knock as well, and he's on the bench. And you know, I think one of the academy kids come on. I'm not going to have a go at them. You know, they do the best they can. But I mean, we just seem to be down to like 11 fit players, and then the rest of the squad's made up with academy players. And I think obviously that's how it's going to be this season, which is good in a way. Yeah, I was encouraging sort of younger players to come to the first team, but not if they're not ready, because this is a very hard league to be in, and you need a lot of experience to get through it. Otherwise, you're going to get torn apart. And basically, the past two games, we have been torn apart, and that thinness of the squad is getting exposed. And but you know, and I'm just happy with what we got. So what can you got? As my mate Matt said on Saturday, you got trust in the plan. Whether how far that will get us this season, I don't know. But at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be a long, tough season for the Robins. I mean, yeah, we started off with 2 wins in the first 3 games. It's teams you wouldn't expect, actually. I mean to beat, you know, Cray Valley was a good one. Beat Billericay Town was good. We lost to Lewis, but they were a good side. You know, yeah. I mean, I'm not being disrespectful to Chichester City. They were a good side as well. They put us to the sword, especially in the second half, and come away with it 3 goals from the goods, and they didn't deserve any less. So, you know, they took it for what it is. That's what you do. They can bring on subs that can come on and score goals. We can't. But it's just, for whatever reason, we can only play for 45 minutes. We seem to have a really good first half, and then the second half it just collapses into madness. And you know, that's it's going to be there's going to be a game soon when we play crap in the first half as well, and add on to the crappy second half, we're going to get absolutely mullered by someone. But there's not the scope there to change anything. So what we've got is what we've got, and we have to deal with it. It's going to make for a long, hard season for the Robins. I mean, we've dropped to 14th now. We've dropped a lot of places in the past couple of games since the Billericay win, which sort of pales into insignificance now, because we've now lost more games than we've won. So, you know, massively disappointed again. Poor second half killed us again for the second match running, and you know, we need to, you know, come out at half time absolutely on it, but we don't. We look like we're sort of lethargic, and we're still, you know, half asleep, and we're still in the dressing room. And you know, Chichester scored 4 minutes into the second half. Dartford on Saturday, they were 4-1 up by 60 minutes, so that tells you where the problem is. They don't come out switched on. They have a good first half, they go in the dressing room, and come out, they have like their brains removed or something, and it's really poor. I mean, you know, we need to be that good for 90 minutes, or at least 75 minutes. But we can't keep coming out in the second half and being as poor as we have been. Otherwise, we're going to lose a lot more matches than we're going to win. And we need to sort that out pronto. What he can do, I don't know. It's up to the manager at the end of the day. Whether he can improve that, I don't know. But he can only do what he can. The players have got to come out and look at themselves and say there's another poor second half performance from them, following on from Saturday's one. And you know, as fans, you know, have to sort of, you know, deal with it. So Anyway, so that's it from me. Next up for the Robins, thank God there's no league action for a week, but we're playing in the FA Cup first qualifying round when we are at home to Wingate Finchley, who themselves have had a pretty awful start to the season. So hopefully we can carry on that, but you know, starting to go into these games a bit pessimistic. You know, if you have a good first half, then you're just kind of thinking, oh well, that's that then for the game. And if we're not winning or doing anything, then we're in trouble. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this now, but yeah, I will be back for that FA Cup game, and yeah, and hopefully hoping for a good cup run. But we'll see how it goes. So that's it from me, AJ. Thanks for watching, and I will be back soon with another Carshalton Fanatic vlog. So until next time, arrivederci.